Hey everyone, Blake Sloan, certified real estate expert and broker owner of Sloan Realty Group here in Myrtle Beach. I just want to share a quick story that pretty much infuriates me and in hopes that it will actually help homeowners who may be in a situation where they may be forced in foreclosure. But it's something that we experienced yesterday, and it's something that we experience over and over. And basically what it boils down to is a homeowner who's in foreclosure because the agent that had it listed totally mismanaged the entire process, had absolutely no idea what they were doing, and the consumer or the seller actually trusted them in what they were doing to get the short sale handled. And this perfect example here, we were assigned a property, unbelievable property, multiple acreage, horses, 5,000 square feet, and it was actually someone I knew of who was a very prominent business person who obviously hired this agent. And when we initially went there, after we got the REO assignment, after it had been foreclosed on, the occupant was there. We had to post, and we, to get a response to find out who it is, so we can kind of give them an offer for cash for keys. Well, what happened was they thought that it got pulled from the sale, so we looked into that. Turned out it didn't get pulled from the sale. Well, when we were talking to them, they said, "Well, our agent and I tried forever to get the bank to give us a price for our short sale." And when we heard that, we about fell out, because rule number one in the short sale is you have to get an offer. The bank is getting so many faxes and information sent over. The process is a little difficult, but any real estate agent that's serious, that really wants to help that consumer, could Google and find that out. I mean, it's on all kind of message boards. It's something we've known for years, and it's something that we know we have to get that submitted. So what happened was this agent had it listed, let's see, for 6 months, and dropped the price just a couple times and left it overpriced without an offer even. There's not even any comments or anything in the MLS where it's listed before about the situation where they had to have an offer. They could have gotten an offer, priced it correctly before it got to that point, before it got to the foreclosure sale date. They could have done that months before, submitted that to the bank, negotiated it, and saved this homeowner from foreclosure. Now they got foreclosed on when they didn't think they were. Now they're not totally prepared. They thought it was going to be pulled. Well, now we find out it's going to a deficiency sale, and they're going to have a $400,000 plus deficiency, basically because the agent didn't negotiate correctly, and that the whole short sale process was mismanaged. We see this over and over and over again. And I want to shoot this video where if you're someone in that situation, it's so very important that you find someone that knows exactly what they're doing, because in a short sale situation, you only have one shot. You have one chance. You don't get to list and then relist, and it is such a huge disservice to the public for any agent that takes on a short sale that does not know what they're doing. And it's something that we see literally over and over and over. And I don't know if it's maybe they have good intentions or hopes that they can possibly do it, or they may have seen somebody who did one, but we see it, or it could be greed. I don't think that, but it's so disheartening for us to see a homeowner where this is a very, a stressful situation for them. They're literally find out that it was foreclosed on when they weren't. They didn't think it was going to be. But the same situation here, that's like going to a psychiatrist to get surgery. Right? If you're going to a plastic surgeon, you want somebody who's experienced in plastic surgery. You don't want a psychologist. They may be a doctor, right? But they're not familiar with that certain aspect. Well, guess what? They don't have the right tools. The agent didn't know that they could be at that actual sale, or if they didn't know it was going to the sale, by subscribing to third-party information that know exactly when it was, they could have easily stopped that and been at that sale to do it, and they especially could have done it if they had an offer on the property. But they didn't even have the first piece of it correctly, where it wasn't even priced correctly to get an offer on it to submit to the bank for a short sale. So that's just a tip where if you're in that situation and you're thinking you're maybe doing a loan modification, which is great, and we actually have a thing on our website here where you can get a free loan modification kit. We just give that out as a public service. But get with someone, an agent, no matter where you're at in the country. Make sure that agent's done short sales before. Find out their success rate. What's your success rate in regards to how many, let's say you have 10 of them listed and you have tried 10 short sales, how many get approved by the bank? We have over a 90% success rate here in our company, and the only reason that the ones that don't close, there's a massive HOA deficiencies or certain things that the bank can't negotiate. We can't negotiate with third parties, which may tie that up. So, and that's something that has to be wiped out through foreclosure to get through that. So that's exactly where it's at. That's why it's so very, very important to find out what that success rate is. Our MLS average last year was about 13%. So that's why it's important to get with someone who's experienced, who has a track record, because it's such a bad thing for someone to find out that it did go to foreclosure, and then us know who that next agent is that gets it, knows that it could have easily been done. It's a great house in great shape, and it would probably have netted more money for the bank if it would have been done that way. So just wanted to pass that out. Hope that helps. And make sure you interview the agent, ask them the right questions, and find out their track record and their history. Thanks a lot and have a great day.